What's happening, people, and welcome back to another video. I've got some pieces of news I want to share with you, but first of all, I just want to speak about the hierarchy, because it's been about 4 days now since the season's finished. There was a meeting, like a review. Apparently that's ended, that's all finished, and no one from the club has come out and give give us fans clarity on which step they're taking forward, or what's the long-term solution as with the manager. As you know, even Hughes and Edwards, they've both still got a year left, and Slot has. So we've got three people there who've got 12 months left on the contract, and there's no signs of new deals. There's just sitting there in America, quiet, and I just want clarity, because I'm sitting here every day just thinking, what the fuck's going on with my club? I don't recognise my club no more, and the connection between FSG and the fans, it used to be like that, now it's just gone like that. And I'm very worried, very worried, because no one's taking accountability with anything at all going on with the club. Even if John Emery doesn't want to come out, at least Michael Edwards, Billy Hogan, Richard Hughes come out and give us clarity on what's happening with the manager. Is he staying? Are you backing him? Well, if you back him, you've got to back him with a new contract, and he doesn't deserve one. You can't, like I keep saying this, you can't give a manager another 500 million to spend in the transfer window with 12 months left running on his contract. It doesn't make sense. So I need someone to come out, and I want clarity. Is he getting sacked, or is he staying? Because it's just all quiet. Yeah, things might be going on behind closed doors. I'm not asked about fucking behind closed doors. I wanna know as a fan, because there was information this morning regarding, it said Areola's talks with AC Milan are not progressing. It is understood Areola interested in joining Liverpool and Bayer Leverkusen this summer. Now on that note, there was, last night there was links about him joining Palace, but that doesn't make sense for Areola to leave Bournemouth to go to Crystal Palace. That's just a sideways step. Both of them are in the Europa League, and Bournemouth finished a lot higher. But if you're Areola, you're looking at that thinking that's just a sideways step. So I don't know what's happening with that note, but today it's revealed he only wants to join Leverkusen and Liverpool. Now he's my top three who want to bring in Areola. His personality, I think he will connect with the fans, but especially his football is the Liverpool way, the attacking mentality way. So I don't know whether Leverkusen, I haven't even looked into this, just doing a video for you, that have Leverkusen sacked the manager, or are they in the same shoes as us, looking to, I should have fucking looked into it before I done my video, but with that one, Areola he's my top three. So I'm just praying to God that Slot going, and Iriola's just waiting for us. Maybe someone from FSG have told Iriola just to hang fire while he sorts the whole situation out, because it makes sense bringing Iriola in, because that's Hughes' guy, isn't it? Hughes brought him in at Bournemouth, so they've got a relationship there. But and you're going to keep an eye on that throughout the day, because surely someone's got to come out in the next day or two to give us clarity on what's going on with the club, because it's an absolute fucking mess, and I've never seen it this disjointed before. It wasn't this disjointed under Hodgson or Rodgers. But the other news I want to bring to you as well is it's not Liverpool news. It is and it isn't. Andy Robbo, he's set to join Tottenham, which I think it's a good move for him. Says Tottenham have reached verbal agreement to sign Andy Robinson. There we go. But Andy Robbo, I'm happy for him. He got that move. I thought, in my mind, sometimes I lay in bed and I just think to myself, which club would Andy Robbo suit the most? And for me, I thought it would have been Aston Villa, because Aston Villa have only got Lucas Digne as the left back and Robbo clears him. I think Robbo's a better player, even at this age now. And they're in Champions League football, so he's still going to get first team football and he's still going to play in the Champions League. But maybe Tottenham have offered him the wages. That's why Villa never ever come in for him, due to the wages. I don't know, because Villa have got PSR issues themselves. But Andy Robbo, I'm made up, he's still in the Prem, so I'll get to see him next season at Anfield, which is nice for Robbo to stay in the Premier League as well. But on other news, which I thought that Jones was 100% staying, but the news what come out last night was there was a meeting between Inter Milan and Liverpool regarding Curtis Jones, but there's still no agreement between the parties. The gap between Inter and Liverpool's asking price is 10 million. Liverpool are demanding 30 plus a percentage of any future resale, while Inter hold firm for 20 mil. Now, on that note, I'm absolutely disgusted. Curtis Jones, even Liverpool are priced him at 30 million, is an absolute joke. The minimum price Curtis Jones should be set at is 50 million. He's still only 24, 25. He's homegrown and he's actually a decent player, and he's an excellent rotation squad player. So I just don't know. I just don't see the benefits of Liverpool selling Curtis Jones for 30 million. Just maybe pure profit. That is the only thing I can think of in the reason to sell Curtis Jones. Because Curtis Jones wouldn't be bothered sitting on the bench for games, and then certain games you bring him in, on certain tactical setups you bring him in. But I just don't see any logic whatsoever besides just getting off full fee for Curtis Jones. I just don't understand if this is actually true, what Liverpool's thought process is. Because Curtis, you're losing a scouser in the team, which is very important. We've got Curtis Jones goes, we've got no scousers in the team. 2, he's homegrown, and we're already having homegrown issues anyway. And 3, he's an excellent squad player. It's very rare you're going to find a player of Jones' ability who's happy to be a rotational player. And for 30 million, that's fucking criminal. Absolute criminal. He's worth, the starting price should be at 50 million in today's market with the inflation. 30 million pound player, that's probably championship standard. I'm sure. Who was it? Birmingham bought, who's that striker? Jay Stansfield from Fulham for 20 million. So, and you're telling me he's only worth 10 million less than Curtis Jones? Get fucked. Absolute bullshit. But a player who could be coming in to replace him is this fella here, Adam Wharton. Crystal Palace will try and convince Adam Wharton to stay at the club for at least one more season after securing Europa League football. Adam Wharton, if you watched it, if you watched the cup final yesterday, he was absolutely magnificent. Every pass he was playing was just forward passes, and he can't have created the goal because he had the ball, he drove and then he shot and the keeper saved it, and Mateta just tapped it in. But the passes, he done 2 passes. I don't know, because I wasn't like watching it as like fully, but I had it on the telly just looking. But I seen a second one to Mitchell, that cross to Mitchell when Mitchell missed that sitter from that Adam Wharton cross was absolutely outstanding. And you might say fucking terrorise me in the comments here, but I just think Adam Wharton is Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he can actually play in midfield. Anything Trent can do, Wharton can do. They remind me of like identical to each other. But you might disagree, but that's just my opinion. And we need to do everything we can to bring him in. As long as we bring in a player with legs who can play next to him. That's the only issue I have with Wharton. If we bring Wharton and we need someone to play alongside him with legs, like a Sangare or a Lamine Kamara, someone of that ilk. But Adam Wharton, that might heat up in the next couple of days because he's been left out the World Cup and the season's over now for Palace, so keep your eyes peeled for that one on my channel, and I'll bring the news to you as soon as it comes. Even if it gets officially announced in the next couple of days, I might even go live. So if you hit the like button, subscribe and leave the notification bell on, and keep your eyes peeled on that one. And the last topic I want to speak about, which we've missed out on our winger target, is Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon to Barcelona, here we go. Official bid accepted by Newcastle board and the Saudi owners, 70 mil fixed fee plus add-on, bringing the package to 80 million euros. Now, he's a player who I did want us to sign. Anthony Gordon, I think if we brought in a Diamande, I wouldn't have minded Anthony Gordon on the left because anything's better than Cody Gakpo. But he's off now to Barcelona, which I understand. But then, if I think of Liverpool's logic, I do understand because 80 million euros and he only had 6 goals last season. And if we're going all out for Barcola, then I do understand. But I am a little bit disappointed because he's been swearing for us for the last 2 years, and as he's a scouser, you know, I love my scousers in my teams, and he's a Liverpool fan, which that's probably what led me towards Gordon. But he's off to Barcelona and I wish him the best of luck, but I still haven't received any news updates on Barcola or Diamande yet. It's still the same what I brought to you. But yeah, people, if you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want to try and get to like 100, subscribers, and then I'm going to start going live every day as soon as I hit that number, so I can interact and read your comments out and have discussions with you. But trying to help me get to say 100 to 120 subscribers would be much appreciated. But other than that, any more news I'll bring it to you. Up the fucking Redman.